Hi YouTube, this is Courtney, also known as VSG Redesign Me. I'm coming at you with a Friday update. Just so you know, I'm probably going to be doing a lot of Friday updates, mostly because I work from home on Fridays, so it's easier for me. That way you don't have to see me driving at, 90 miles an hour on the Palisades coming from Manhattan. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on what's been going on with pre-op testing for me. I had a few doctor's appointments over the past few days, and there's some other things going on, so I guess I'll just touch base with that. And I'll go over my weight and maybe a little bit about a Trader Joe's trip I took over the weekend, last weekend. So I came in at my highest weight, which was 345. I'm 27 and 5'7". I don't know why in my last video I said I was 5'6". I guess wishful thinking. I weighed in this morning at 340. Don't know how the 5 pounds went away. I'm not really exercising or doing anything specific. The only thing I can think of is that I was in Rhode Island over the weekend for Waterfire, and we walked probably 5 miles a day for 3 days. So I'm guessing that I probably got some cardio in that I wasn't expecting. I've also started recounting calories because I was getting really bad with it, and I thought that I would get back on track because I'm going to have to after surgery. Um, I guess it's going well because I had a weight loss this week, but I've been struggling with these 5 pounds since I started going through the whole surgery pre-op testing. So I don't know if that's going to go up again, but we'll see. Um, so doctor's appointments. I was completely a head case in my last video. I couldn't remember what doctor's appointment was when, and that's because I have so many scheduled for this month. I had my pulmonology clearance today. I saw a really nice doctor in Ossining, New York, and he went over everything with me, did a thorough checkup, said he didn't think that I had any pulmonology risks, that he would not, that he would think he wouldn't have be able to clear me for surgery. However, I do suffer from insomnia and I get up a lot during the night. So he wants to do an at-home sleep study. That's going to be great. I have to go pick up the test next week. I am usually in that area on Friday, so I'll probably just go next week for I think it's next week for my weigh-in. It might be the following week. And I'll pick up the sleep study kit and I'll do it at home, and then I have to bring it back, and he just wants to check to make sure that I don't have sleep apnea. I don't think I do. My partner says that I don't snore, so we'll see. He also wants me to do a pulmonary function test, so I have to go and schedule that at the hospital. He said he doesn't think he'll have any problem. My lungs sound really good. I don't have asthma or anything. He also wants to do a CT scan and an X-ray, but I already had those done. A few months ago, I started getting lumps underneath my arms, and they did some ultrasounds and a CT scan or an X-ray, and they want to check to see if my lymph nodes are swollen. So I went to a hematologist, and she's doing all this work already, so I just have to send over the records to the doctor, and he'll just look at everything that way. That way I don't have to beat myself with more radiation than I already have. Next week I have my cardiology clearance on Friday. I have a feeling he's going to want to do a stress test. I'm not really excited about this because I suck at everything. So that'll be fun. So I'll probably have to schedule that as well. And then on October 17th, I'm sorry, I'm looking at my notes. On October 17th, I have my fourth weigh-in. I can't believe it's my fourth weigh-in. Then in November, I will have my fifth weigh-in. And next month, I'll do my nutritional visit. I will do my psych eval, and I can do those over the phone, which is awesome, so I don't have to go anywhere because I travel enough as it is. So I'll be able to do the phone clearances with both of those doctors because they're on Long Island, and I really don't want to drive to Long Island. I hate Long Island. No offense to anybody that lives there, but when you live upstate, Long Island's kind of a pain in the butt to get to. So I'll do those, and then I will be pretty much done with my clearance. I had my endoscopy done last month, and the reason why I had it done had nothing to do with weight loss surgery. It actually had to do with some gastritis that I was experiencing. They ended up finding H. pylori. I touched on that a little bit in my last video, but I figured I'd talk a little bit more about all the lovely medical mysteries that have been happening recently. So I had the endoscopy because I had severe but debilitating upper GI pain that I've never had before in my life. It landed me in the emergency room twice, which was not fun. They did a whole bunch of tests on me, couldn't find anything outwardly wrong, but were worried about ulcers, which freaked me out because I know that can be a really big issue with the VSG surgery. So they sent me to my GI doctor because I've had my gallbladder out in the past. I already had one. And she said that I needed to go and have an endoscopy done. When they did that, they tested for the H. pylori. I came back positive. Let's talk about H. pylori. H. pylori sucks. It killed me. That antibiotic treatment. I'm allergic to mycin, so I couldn't take the normal antibiotic regimen that they normally prescribe people. So I got what they call Pylera. And Pylera comes in a box like this, and you have to take 3 pills the size of your face 4 times a day. And they wreck you. I was so sick for 10 days. I hated everything. I was exhausted. I felt like absolute crap. It just completely wrecked me. So now that I'm over with that, I'm also now having lower GI problems, and they think I might have IBD, which is a new fun experience for me. So my whole GI system is completely and utterly effed up right now. So the next step is a colonoscopy, because everybody wants to have that when they're 27. So I will have the colonoscopy on October 22nd, and they'll also check to make sure the H. pylori's gone, so we can knock that off the list, because I was going to have another endoscopy or another test to find that out. I also have to have a ton of blood work done. I have to do a urine analysis. It's like way too much, and I just want to know what's wrong and fix it. So that's a new fun experience for me. So lots of doctor's appointments. Thankfully, my insurance is pretty good. I don't have to get any pre-certifications for a lot of this. It's just kind of go and get it done. I am trying to just focus on the light at the end of the tunnel. I just keep thinking to myself, eventually it'll be worth it, and I won't have to worry about it anymore. It's exhausting though. I will say that I'm really exhausted all the time. I don't know if it's my weight. I don't know if it's whatever's going on. I don't know if it's the possible IBD that's happening. I do know though that I'm just tired all the time. It may have to do with my schedule a bit, but honestly, I've had much worse schedules. I'm actually taking off from grad school right now to deal with all of this. I'm in my second year of grad school, but there's just no way. There's no way I can do this, plus the commuting and all the doctor's appointments, and keep up with my classes. I was supposed to do my MA review. I'm not an MFA student, God help me. I was supposed to do my MA review for candidacy for my degree, and it wasn't going to happen. So in order to avoid that, because procrastination, I took off this quarter, and I'll probably take off the quarter in the winter too. It doesn't penalize me in any way, it just takes me a little bit longer to get through everything. Other than that, we had a really great weekend in Danbury. That was fun, or not Danbury, I went to Providence, and then we stopped in Danbury, which is where I was going next. So we went to Providence for Waterfire, and then we also went up and visited Brown University because they're having a nice street festival there. Spent the weekend there, hung out with one of my partner's siblings, and that was really fun. I'd never been to Rhode Island before, so it was a nice trip. And then on the way back, we stopped in Danbury, Connecticut, because that's the closest Trader Joe's. It's about a half hour, 40 minutes away from here. And we went to Whole Foods too, and we stocked up on a lot of food. I had been watching Lauren Losing and Mamma Mia, VSG, and both of them had really great food hauls, and I had made lists because I'm a stalker, and got a lot of the different foods. Actually, last night we tried a pork loin from them that was really good. And we had the Parmesan crusted lollipops for the Parmesan chicken, and that was really good too. So we've been trying a few different things, and I'm on a mission right now. I hate protein shakes. Every time I try one, I want to vomit. I can't stand the smell of them. Apparently, when I open up the boxes or the containers or the packets, I make a face, and they instantly know that I'm not going to be able to tolerate the protein shake. So I've been trying slowly. I have a few Syntraxes that I'm going to go through and try. I haven't had tried those yet, but I hate the J-Rob ones. They're disgusting. But I'm going to try the egg white one because I haven't tried that yet, and it's not whey. And I think my issue's with whey, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. However, because I'm in such a dire situation to find something that I might be able to have after surgery, and I know that it's possible that I won't even be able to tolerate this after surgery, or that what I hated now I won't mind later. But I did find a pre-made, kind of like the Premiers, but it's called Coco Libre protein, and it comes in chocolate, and I've heard it comes in coffee, but I haven't been able to find it, and vanilla and almond. And it's coconut water based, but it has 20 grams of protein, and it's like 130 calories. I'd have to go look. I don't have one right now. And there's actually a pretty decent amount of vitamins and minerals and electrolytes in it as well, so I think that might help me post-op when I can't get down much. So we'll try. I'm going to keep a few in. If I don't like them, then other people in the house will drink them, so I don't have to worry about wasting them. But they were pretty good. I also tried the Svelte ones. The cappuccino one was okay. The banana cream one was actually pretty good, but it doesn't have as much protein. It's only, I think, 11 grams, and the calories are a bit high, so not worth it. But I mean, I may do the banana cream one and then just add the Syntrax banana cream to it with some milk or something, and see how that goes, and see if I can choke that down. I don't know. I hate it so much. So much. Anyway, I also tried out some jerky because I had never had jerky before. Yay! I got some of the Trader Joe's regular jerky, and I just can't do it. I just don't like the flavor and the chewiness. I don't know. I'm a weird texture person. I did, however, find Vermont Smokehouse jerky. Vermont smoked jerky? I can't remember right now. It's called Real Jerky? Real Sticks. They're called Real Sticks. And I had the peppermint, peppermint, can you imagine? Ew. The pepper jack one, and I had the pepperoni one, and they have a pretty decent amount of protein in them. So I will probably do a food haul later on, closer to my surgery, and go over a few things that we've been finding that I like pre-op. I'm also looking for some pre-op, like the Coco Libre protein shakes will probably be what I do for my 2-week pre-op diet, because I can tolerate them now, and that's important to me to make sure that I can stay on that diet. So other than that, not much to report, just kind of going through the motions, ready for the night to be here so I can go spend some time with my family for my birthday. I'm gonna go up and see my nephew and my cousins and my aunt and uncle, and we're gonna have a nice dinner because I haven't seen them since August, and I really should because I'm only 40 minutes away and I feel really guilty. But I might see my goddaughter tonight too, so that'll be fun. So that's just a little non-weight loss surgery bit for me. Other than that, I might do a few other videos so you guys can get to know me a little bit more. Why I did the surgery. I mean, I've touched on it a little bit, but I should probably go into it a bit more and a bit more of my history. And if you guys ever want to talk to me more, I've been talking to you a little bit in your videos and through my comments. Please feel free. You can add me on Facebook. I'm under my real name, so just send me a message and I can add you. Or follow me on my FitnessPal because I'm using that more frequently again, and I also have a Fitbit, so I'm terrible with it. I'm horrible. It's bad. I really need to get better at it. I barely hit 4,000 steps a day, if that. It's so bad. I didn't get fat for no reason. So other than that, I will be in touch probably next Friday and let you all know how my cardiology clearance went. And hopefully nothing too crazy has to go on with that. And I'll keep you updated on everything with pulmonology. So I hope everybody has a lovely weekend, and I'll be in touch soon. Bye.